You can't demand total submission from a woman who provides for herself like a man. The more she pays, the less she obeys. Yes, you heard that right. Hi guys, welcome to a fresh episode of True or False podcast where we give you hot and we keep it real with you. So, you heard what I read.
I think
I'm
I
not
heard
about
you.
to rage bait you. Yes, I'm not about to rage bait you. I just read what I saw. So, I'm going to ask you and Comic Books Man to dive into this one and dissect it. And let's explore all the angles that there are as much as we can. So, Mr. Basi, back to you.
As a middle person, what's your perspective?
What would you mean as I'm asking you, asking me back as a middle
Because
person?
you say you don't want to rage bait me.
Yeah, I'm not trying to rage bait you now. Emphasis on total submission.
It must just be a trap.
Because some people
There's nothing like total submission. It's either you are submitting or you are not
but
submitting.
some people can be submissive
There's
in
nothing like,
some
it's not like where you
things.
say I obey in some things and I don't obey in some
So
things.
actually, some people are like that. You didn't hear that lady that
That's
said
what I'm saying, half
that,
submission is not
there are parts
submission.
of this thing that she agrees to and there are parts that she does not.
Do you
agree
know the way you people have
I don't like
the
when
way
you
you people
always start off a conversation with you people. Who is the
The way
people?
you people-
Is it my handwriting?
you are personalizing it. I don't
I'm
know
not
why you are,
personalizing
that you
it.
are
I
angry.
read what- I'm
I
not
understand.
angry.
I understand you are angry.
I'm
Calm
not
down.
angry. I read what I read. It's
I
not my
understand you are-
handwriting. I'm not the one in the
understand
picture
you
or
are-
the video.
Why are you making it personal? So you say you people. You say
Apparently,
me.
because you're the one saying you people.
Is it you?
You people, stop it. Say, make your point.
Because the way we now talk about family,
Yeah,
it has
say
actually
we,
come
not you
to
people.
a point where we forget that family is an institution, church is an institution, school is an institution. These are institutions set up in the society as agents of civilization, right? And in those families, it's just like in your church, there are rules and regulations in your church.
What if I don't go to church? Because we have, a diverse audience.
But in your house, you came from a family.
What if I don't go to church? In some people in the mosque, that some people attend.
In the mosque, yeah, when we say church, we're talking about institutions. When I
Say
said
it
institutions,
clearly.
there are institutions. These institutions, they have
say
rules
it
and
as clearly
regulations
as possible.
set by people who founded those institutions. So, and those rules and regulations are not optional. They are not conditional. They are absolute. It's just like when you are running a kingdom kind of government. It's not democratic. It's not where you suggest something. It's not where you do what you want to do. It is where you do what you are wanted to do. It is something that is required.
Says
So what we are talking about.
Says the person that says I'm angry. All of a sudden now he's the angry one.
No, I'm
He's
not
the
angry.
angry
No,
one.
I'm not angry. I'm trying to educate you people because the way you people talk
Stop
about
saying
some
you people
issues,
for Christ's sake.
it's actually okay. Look at somebody comes on social media and now says that a woman who makes so is not supposed to cannot submit. This
That's
is
not what they
it is
said.
their own experience.
That's not what the
What did they
write-up
say?
said. It says you can't demand, you as a man, you can't demand
submission is supposed to be
total
demanded in the
submission
first
from.
place.
I'm not the one that wrote it. And why are you attacking me?
No, what I'm saying it is now you are the one taking it personal.
I'm not taking it personal. You are
I'm saying
attacking
it to the
me.
person. Okay, now they say you cannot demand. Number one is there.
We are going to fight. Let me leave you, please.
Let-
I don't do what he's doing because he's attacking me.
I'm
He's
not
making it
attacking
look like
you.
it's my handwriting or I'm the one in the video. I just read what I saw.
Let me finish what I want to. You see, you are running now. You brought up a topic.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
running
you're not
from
making
there.
any points. You're
Why
just
are you
attacking
running?
me, and I need.
Why are you
I
running?
need Comic Books Man to
You
say
shouldn't have
something.
said it if you are not. Stay so that you
Please,
understand.
Make a point.
Okay. First of all, like you said now, total
Wow,
submission.
like he said.
No, I'm just picking a leaf.
I made a lot of points. Very good point.
I don't think there's anything like total submission. There's submission. But when
Exactly.
you say total submission, I think that's slave.
The reason I'm saying that the reason I read first of all total is in the what I read, but the reason I said
The argument
because
is
some
even
people
flawed.
choose to be submissive in maybe decision making, but when it comes to their finances, they say no. Women will tell you my money is my money, his money is our money, because they don't want to add that to the list of things to be
Everyone is
submissive to. I'm not like that. I've never said that before. I'm just saying. So that's why I read what I read the way I said it with emphasis on the total.
Okay. First of all, you really can't demand submission to an extent from a woman who provides for herself.
So what do you mean by to an extent? Because when you say you cannot demand submission to an extent, what do you mean by you cannot demand submission to an
When I say
extent?
to an
Because you're not
What
doing
is
what to do as a man,
did you
right?
demand did we define submission in the first place? Is submission to be demanded? That is the
Submission.
first
Okay,
thing.
let's talk
Are you supposed to be demanding submission? And then in the context of marriage, because now we're talking about the context of marriage. So in the context of marriage, is submission supposed to be demanded? Is love supposed to be demanded? Is it supposed to be conditional? Because if
Calm
these
down.
questions
Please
are,
bring fan.
are answered, then we'll now understand why, whether or not submission should be demanded in the first place, and then whether you should demand it from somebody who is broke and cannot provide for themselves, and whether you should demand it from somebody who is not broke and can fend for themselves. So we know that whether these things are conditional or not.
I see fire come up from your head.
No. Now we can now, from an objective point of view, and now answer this question so that our viewers will be able to benefit from the topic. So when you're saying this, let's be able to elaborate.
What upset you? Calm down now. Watermelon. Calm down. Calm your nerves.
That watermelon is what is calming me now.
Bro, I understand you've gone through a lot.
Oh my God. Nice one.
I've also been there. Right? So I want to
I've not gone through a lot. Like, funny enough, I come from a very loving family.
So make your point.
Okay, you come from a very loving family.
Yes.
Okay, now I understand everything you're saying, but we're just on the lighter note, Abi. We're just
Yes.
demand submission from a woman who provides.
Yes.
Now, one problem I have with
That's
this,
one
with
angle,
this
though.
write-up is a woman who provides for
herself.
like a man.
Yes.
So she's already built
So
the way a man would in his head.
By nature,
In her head,
women
rather.
are not built to provide.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Now you're coming.
clock
That's why
it.
they're saying like a man. So when a woman, if you're even in a relationship with a lady these days and she's providing for herself, not like feeding herself and anything, you are doing some things. So, but say they do her hair, she buy clothes for herself. Her own
And you
self,
can't put like 10%,
it's like,
20%.
It's looking like she's helping you to take care of herself.
And she'll fight you for it.
Yes. I was in a
Understandable.
relationship where I feel not get for some kind of time, I might be able to just come out her own money, cook and all that. When she won't go, you will bring that bill of what you spend.
And you will refund it.
I'll come refund you for what you spend.
And you go chop the food though.
But the one where I spend, you don't go refund me. But me, I go refund. I'll come refund you. So in Africa today, a woman who is making money for herself is seen as a hero. Because by default, they don't already see her and say, "Now man supposed to provide for me."
I don't entirely agree to that anyway.
That is it.
It might be a stereotype.
A few women who don't think like that, who think outside the box, now those ones they see as heroes, like mama. They say, oh, that big the hustle die. Why should it be a thing of surprise that a woman is working for her money?
For her to take care of herself.
Why should it be shocking that now this woman get that G-Wagon, now this woman get that big house?
I don't just
Why
understand.
should it be shocking?
Do you understand?
Now they say energy where man they take hustle.
And then they go sit down, they go stigmatize you, they go say men they fear you to come. These are the issues.
Men are even supporting women's hustle more than their fellow men. So let's come back to the topic about submission.
Yeah.
Yes.
A Nigerian woman, let's not even use Africa. An
average
Nigerian woman already feels like the reason why she's not doing well is because she does not have a good man or
a rich,
and
wealthy
what
person.
they see as a good is the rich. If you like, be kind to the core and you don't have money, you are not a good man.
Well, not.
Yes,
No.
everything about-
And I'm not
whenever
going to.
man says this man is a good
I don't
man,
agree.
he's a very nice man.
Comic
He's
man,
a friend.
I don't agree because
Yes,
I don't agree. As I sit down here, so I supposed to. I know. I don't agree.
He's a nice guy. He's a
I
very
don't
nice-
agree. I will not.
You were there with
I will
her,
not
and
be
you know they
deterred. I will not
kind,
allow you people
no matter
to
how
shut
white
my
your heart
voice.
dey,
I don't agree.
You know kind of.
I don't agree. Na lie. Is that's not the case?
You know,
Not
you
all
see,
Nigerian women
Mr.
think like that.
Usman,
Have you dated all Nigerian women?
You see
Have you
why
married all Nigerian
when we
women?
started, you see why when we started, I said, you see what you people have turned families
What one be
into.
you? What thing be
The
this?
ideologies
abeg?
we now sell now.
Wetin
Do you
be
know,
this?
The family where I
Accept
come
your
from,
colleagues.
my mom had
I speak for
my mom
myself
had
only.
my mom was doing business and had a land even before she got married to my dad. If you said my dad bought his first land when they were already married, but you married somebody who came
In with something.
in with something, you get what I'm saying? But submission was never a discussion. Do you
Because
understand
it's
what I'm
default.
saying? It's supposed
Because
to be
it's default.
Now, that's what I'm saying. Can we define what submission
it's
in
default.
marriage is? And now, when we're talking about submission, in the context of submission, because now we're talking about submission, where is submission coming from? Submission, it came from the scriptures. When Bible was talking about women submit to your wives. Do you understand?
To your husband.
To your husband, sorry. He did not say woman submit to men.
So
It's
it's
generic.
you want to submit to.
Is that specific person who is in that marriage. You can be whatever it is you are. It's just like me now. You can be the CEO of any company. But when you come into your house,
Your home.
within the confines, within that jurisdiction, you are meant to submit to that authority there. You can be the CEO of that.
So,
What I'm saying in
I think
essence
I
is,
need to make a point. Right?
irrespective of whatever it is that you think that you make, if you're going to run a stable family, if you're going to run a family as God-like kind of family, that submission must be there. And there's nothing like total or half submission.
So let me make a point.
Submission is
I think
submission.
there's
If you see
something
that you
that
are
we are all
submitting or
missing,
you're
right?
not submitting.
No,
I think there's something we're all missing.
He's
So
making
what-
a point by saying what he's trying to say is that submission
Is default.
is no, not like
It's
default.
unconditional.
It's a duty.
I agree.
Just like
It's not
love
supposed to be
and being
demanded.
sacrificial is a duty. In the
I
man's-
understand, but you
from the
guys
man's
should
standpoint.
hold up first. But I think that you both are missing a point that I just actually pointed out. So,
Point us.
because of the fact that this is not supposed to be demanded, it's default. It is required. It's like love, right? How about we look at it from the perspective that other things also should be by default? For example, you should be able to provide for your family. You're married to this woman. She should not be the one bearing the brunt or carrying the responsibility that you are supposed to be carrying. Because the moment you say, okay, you want to carry this person, come marry the person, then you're taking up a responsibility which you should, be able to cater to.
men,
Right?
right?
Yes. So that is also a default. It is also required. I'm not supposed to be, hold on. I'm not supposed to be demanding or asking you to be able to provide for the person whom you're married to. So if to create some level of balance, the man is doing what he's supposed to do. He's providing. I don't think this whole context of should it be demanded will come up, because the reason why I'm going to make a reference to a kind of society. Yes, a kind of societal.
It's like
You're understanding where I'm coming from. I'm going to make a reference to some kind of societal stereotype.
Okay.
Because here's what they tell you that if you are making so much money as a woman, men will be afraid to approach you because they feel like you're already doing what a man should do for you. So there's no need. You're your own man.
Not just that.
You become your own
Why
man.
most men even fear approaching ladies that are like that? It's not because she's already
Her own man, also
they
to
already
speak.
feel like, okay, like we were talking about Nigerian women.
That is- I think
Once
that
they
is the
start having
crux
their
of the
money-
matter.
Once they start having their money, they feel like I don't need a man. And
That's the problem
by
there.
default, a lot of them become aggressive.
They become their own man.
disrespectful.
Yes.
They are now the man. So you
So that's-
when go toast that kind of
you see the-
you don't dey expect insults.
You don't they get what they talk. So that is the problem in itself.
Me, I'm not
Because
getting
she's
it.
already
Oh.
built
Do you know why I'm not getting
providing
it?
for herself.
See,
That already.
I am not getting it. We're not talking about approaching or not approaching.
No, calm
Look at what
down.
we are
I'm trying
talking
to make
about.
a-
We're
I'm
talking
trying to make a
about
point.
no.
When you already have that mentality in her head, you cannot come and be demanding it because she's not. She's
That
not
is what
on
I'm
the same
saying. We're
page with
talking
you.
about family
She doesn't understand
orientation.
what you are saying. She's not speaking your language.
Sister-
That's where the problem is.
See,
Are you about to
look-
call me sister?
Yeah, Sister Favor. See, look at we are talking about family orientations here. Let's talk about approaching or
I
not
was trying to
approaching.
make a point, but
Now,
you're not.
the-
You don't want
the
to hear the
video-
point. So how do you want to
the video
explain on the
specifically-
context of what I've said?
Now you said something about the man making sure that if submission is a default, that is his own
Other factors
ability
now,
to
love and
provide.
every other thing.
Excuse me, should also be by default, right? Now I'm now the one actually not to move out of context because now we read this post. We did not read that this man was not able to provide or whatever context is.
That's why I said what I said.
This is not the inability
about
to
she already
provide.
having
No,
the mentality that
it is
she's her
not
own
inability
man.
to provide.
She's not on the
tell
same
you-
page with
let me
you.
tell you something. We're talking about I have money. I got married. I have been providing. My wife is not working. At one point, she started working and started making money. That did not stop me from providing. It did not say that I have stopped providing. What it says is that she has started making money.
Okay.
Now, this person is asking, in that context where I was the sole provider of this family,
They
I
never-
provide for
but they never
everything.
said that
Understand
the
what I'm
person-
saying?
the person didn't
I'm
did-
providing everything, and then at some point, this woman started working for whatever reason. Okay, she's not making her own money.
You
not
can't be asking me
necessarily
to
working or
understand
whatever.
what you're saying when
Now-
you're not even willing to understand where I'm coming
Now,
from.
you see that-
Because it did not even allow me to make my point.
He's making the point.
Thank you.
So he's
Thank
allowed
you.
to make a point
Thank
and I'm
God now
not.
you understand that I'm making a
Understand your
point.
I want to get
Because he did not want to
Your
understand
point-
my point. He
no,
kept
I want-
shouting
yes,
that
I want to-
he does not want to understand. He
You
does
want
not
to
want to
create, you are
understand.
creating a new background outside what we read. That's
No,
what I'm trying
it's
to
all
tell you.
encompassing.
I'm calling you to order because you are the ones that are supposed to call every other person to order. Now we read something. There is nowhere where they said somebody is not able to provide. We are saying that you shouldn't demand. This person said you should not demand.
No, it was a question. It said, can you demand?
Oh, come on now.
It was a
He said
question
you
now.
should not demand full submission or total submission
Okay, you
from a
shouldn't,
woman
okay.
that provides for herself.
Like a man.
Like a man.
They say,
That's why-
Like a man.
They even say the more she pays.
Number one.
That's why I said what I
the
said,
less-
because of
the
that
le- the
end
less
clause. But
she
he's not-
submit.
he's not hearing me.
Now, number one, a woman is not like me now trying to you to submit to me. On what
You-
ground should you submit
Mr.
to me?
Basi, calm down.
I think
You don't
He
demand
doesn't
submission from a
understand.
woman, number one.
Back home.
But what I was
Yes,
saying
she's
was
running
also
away. I'm
out
trying
of
to call her
context.
back.
No, it wasn't out of context because of the
It's
last.
not of
You were
context.
talking general man and woman.
It's not out of
right?
context.
You were
I'm
talking
trying to
general
call
man and
you.
woman.
It is not general man or woman.
I have been called.
It's just like me saying, blessing, submit to me. Blessing does not have any legal underpinnings, any legal ground. There's no spiritual
But there's
ground
one thing I
for
just understood.
blessing to submit
There's
to
one
me.
thing I just
You should not
understood.
submit to me because you are not my wife. We are not legally married.
You are not watermelon,
The
we
person,
know.
yes, the person who should submit to me is my wife, irrespective of how much she makes or how much I don't make.
Well, that's
it is
what I'm-
unconditional.
Thank you
That's
very
what I'm
much.
saying.
That's what I'm trying to
This thing you are
claim.
saying now, and there's
So whatever
something
it is that you make
she
within the
talked about
confines of marriage, you should
down.
submit.
This thing you
It's
just
not to be
said.
demanded.
Why you dey vex
Basi,
now?
sorry, Basi.
See as you dey squeeze face, all your vein dey come out.
Basi.
You go dey calm down now.
This thing you just said now, it's how I feel it was supposed to be.
Thank you.
That's how I said by
But
default.
What she said now is
Because
what
that your wife might not have this, might not have the
What
same
she's-
perspective that you
No,
have.
no.
It is
Let-
our
let me
responsibility
say
to
something.
create and infuse such
Oh my
perspective.
goodness
Let me say something.
gracious.
What you just said is what it's supposed to be.
This is what happens when
she
you
said
refuse to
is what
listen.
is happening
This
now.
is what happens when you
Because
refuse to listen.
from
You
what she
are
said,
shouting here that you will not listen, you will not understand.
I picked a leaf from what she said about provision and submission. When you talked about the more if the man is providing, the woman's duty is
Everybody's doing what they're supposed to
everybody's
do.
job. Now I understand why
That's why
relationships do
I want
shake.
to hug you.
Because when the man they provide, the woman they submit. When
Hug am now.
because you understood.
You are sharing free hug
understood.
because if somebody brought into your idea.
No, it's not about buying
No.
my idea. You understood my
You
point.
be hugging people that says they like what you are
I will
saying.
punch you.
That's
You
why-
understood what
you
I
can
was trying to
provide-
say.
that's why you
Whereas
can-
you refuse to
Let all of us move out of context. I think let all everybody move away.
When I was talking, you did not allow me even make my point. You kept saying you don't want to understand. But I was going somewhere. I was going somewhere.
for Super Eagles.
I was going somewhere. You refused to even let me make my point. You kept saying you will not understand.
I don't
But
making points. If you say we should be making points in this podcast, you are the one that should be. You should be very neutral. So okay, you make your point. Make your point. You read something. Then from that time you got angry in the first place. I was trying to calm you down. Then from there you started vexing.
I did not get
Then
angry.
I now said.
I said you shouldn't generalize.
And I
But
was
not
not
everybody is
telling
like
you.
that.
I was not telling you that. Let's bring this thing home. Let's contextualize
It
it.
is home.
Where is submission supposed to be
Sorry,
demanded?
bro.
Where is submission supposed to be
Wow.
required?
Beg her.
Even
It is
after,
home.
bring it home.
Oh God. Please,
Yeah, of course.
I'm having a headache. We've bantered so
Never
much.
see headache, self.
Tell us what you think in the comments. Please. I beg. I don't tire.
Women,